Hi people, this is the second part of the video of how to make 12 panel Gore dress put together with Gore, and then I'm going to be using this colorful fabric. I think it's about 3 yards, about 3 yards. So I'm just going to be placing the panels to cut out the fabric, and I'm going to be cutting the lining the same way also. So I'm just going to show us one and proceed to cut the rest. For those of us that might be watching this channel for the very first time, I'm going to be dropping the link of the part 1 of this video in the description box so that you can go ahead to watch it. So in the part 1 of the video, you can remember to place an excess Gore of about 4 inches. Yes, now 4 here. So I'm going to be increasing that a little. We have labeled all the panels, so we are just going to be placing it on the fabric this way, pin it down and cut it out. So it's going to be on fold. Note it down that it's going to be on fold because our zipper is going to be at the back. But if we are going to be placing the zipper at the front, we're going to be creating at least 1 inch zipper allowance. So I'll just pin it down and cut it. Pin it down. So I pin it down. I'm just going to go right ahead. Let's put it out. Remember, I placed half-inch sewing allowance here, cutting at my drafting rather. So if you are yet to do that in the room, don't make that mistake. Remember, this is the half-inch sewing allowance to join the 2 center panels together. I'm just going to place this panel 2 and pin it down, bearing in mind that this is going to have 2 Gores, one on this side and one on this side. So I'm just going to pin it down and chalk it. This kind of style, like I said initially, takes enough material because it's going to really waste some of the fabric. This is my Gore line. I'm connecting from my Gore line to the edge of the fabric. and this is going to have half inch. Don't forget, if you are doing it using the second method to come up by 1 inch and curve it, come up by 1 inch and curve it. I choose to do my curve after I must have joined all the panels together. I'm going to be cutting 2 pieces of this panel 2. This is center front panel 2. So I'm just going to place it this way and cut the second side of it, meaning the right side facing the right side. Pin it down. Just 1 or 2 pins should do. And cut it. Alright guys, I'm done cutting both the lining and the fabric. Cut them the same way. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to iron some fusible interfacing onto it. I don't know what's called in abroad, but I know in Nigeria this is called paper stay. This is called hair stay. So this, for me, I choose to iron the hair stay on the main fabric and the paper stay on the lining. Now add in some soft wadding here to give it some volume. I'll do all that and I'll come back to show us the next thing. I'm done ironing the fusible interfacing of both the lining and the fabric. So these are the lining. So these are the first 3 side panels of the front. This is the panel 1, 2, and 3 unfold. So this is the center panel. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to turn the right side facing each other and start joining with half inch. When that is done, it comes out this way. Stitch this one too as well. Then you do the same for the lining. Turn it this way with half inch and the other one. So when I'm done with all this, I'll come back and show us the next thing to do. So I'm going to join all the panels, the 12 panels together for both front and back, and I'll show us the next thing to do. Here is it now. I'm through joining all the panels together. That's the front panel, the back, and the lining. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is to just show you how I cut it off. Like I said, I choose to do a reduction of that sharp edges when I'm done. I'm just going to chop it off that way. I'll do so to all the panels. I'll do the same for the back, both the lining and the fabric. And after I must have done with this, the next thing is I'm going to be reducing this by ½ inch all through. This will automatically turn, by the time you are turning the front and the back, it's going to push it up. I'm turning the lining with the fabric rather. I'm going to be pushing the hem area of the front up at the hem area. I'm going to be doing the same for the back panel too. If you can, for a beginner, you can chop it, just take ½ inch round and cut it off. So the next thing now is to the right side of your fabric, facing the right side of the lining this way. So you are going to run a stitch ½ inch through, snip it round, turn your seams towards the lining area and top stitch it to hold it firm, or stitch it. Then you take both hem area together this way, you make it equal this way, then run a straight stitch right through to the edge, place a snip round. The reason why you need to snip it or notch it is because it's not a straight stitch. Once it is curvy, you need it to relax, so you need to snip it. If you need to reduce the seam, do so, but turn all the seams towards the lining area, that means towards the lining, and top stitches as well. Then when you are done with that, then you can close the two sides. So I'll take it right and take it to the machine, do all that on both the front and the back panels, then come to show us the next thing. To make the sleeve for this top, I'm going to be making use of a puff sleeve, a long one. For this type of sleeve, I've made a video already on this, and I'm going to be dropping the link in the description box so that those of us that do not know how to drag this can go there and watch it. So I'm going to be working with that ready-made pattern for the sleeve. So the first thing I just did is just fold my fabric into two, then fold it into two again, making 4 fold. This means I'm cutting two sleeves together at a go. So this is the pattern for my long puff sleeve. So I'll just pin it down, or just place something a little weighty on it. I'm just going to extend this a little 1 inch. I'm going to be connecting it. give it, I'm just adding one more inch of it to the hem area, so I can have more volume in the cuff. So with this, I'm good to cut this down. This for beginners, pin it down. You don't really want your fabric twisting and turning over when you're cutting. No, you can't work with that. Just notch the center. So, as I explained in the video for this, when I was drafting the pattern, you turn the right side facing each other. They're facing each other already. I have two pieces already, so just place above the center. Just place your pattern paper on one side of it, this way, let it meet this way, and cut out the front arm hole. Have two widths. So first thing I'm just going to do is to fold this way, the right side facing each other, this way. I added 1.5 seam allowance to it. That's what I have on the main fabric, on the main bodies of the blouse. I'm just going to mark out an allowance. We're going to stitch to this. Then I'll fold in my 2 inches. Place and half fold this way. And one fold. Run it right through to create a casing. We are going to be stopping closer. Let me quickly run the machine through and do that for the 2 sleeves. Then fix it to the bodies and come back to show us how to fix the elastic. Blouse is almost ready, so I'm done stitching off the 2 side seams. Let's fix the zipper. You can see the inner parts looking very nice. And I've gone ahead to equally stitch the 2 seams, and I fix elastic on one. So I'm just quickly going to show us how to do that. But before that of the elastic, I'm going to show for those who are beginners. So this is a left sleeve going for the left side of the top. So to do that, you are just going to place a V-cut at the edge of your seam to make the armpit area to relax to that of the body, and you do the same. You can see it's not a straight curve, it goes down in a V shape. So what you do is to fix the sleeve to the bodies, open your seams this way and open that of the sleeve too this way. So get this seams line of the bodies to that of the sleeve to align. Hold it this way and you can go ahead to pin it down. Then make sure you align the two rough edges together. You're going to run your stitch to go this way. Keep on. So when you're about to get to the edge, you stop. Then come to the other side. Stitch this one too. You align them properly and finish it up. Now to get the elastic, measure out your wrists to be able to know how long you want. So just take your elastic this way, hold it firm but not too tight, firm this way. You are good to go and cut it off. So for me, I'm going to be using 7 inches at length. So that 7 is inclusive with what I'm going to stitch together. So you can just get a small safety pin enough to go through the hole that you have made. You know, I've done the hem of the sleeve, so I left 1 inch space to pass through my elastic. So I'm just going to place it in this way and begin to take it in gently through your casing, gently. You need to be gentle while doing that because you don't want the edge of your pin to pull out from the cover, so that it won't give you a little neck bend. Then you need to hold the other part of this edge of the elastic firm enough, because as you are pulling it in, you don't want the rest of it to go in. That means you have to pull it out and start all over again. So you hold it firm while you are passing the elastic through the casing. So once it comes out at the other edge, that of this way, you hold the edge of the elastic together, run reverse stitches over it well, then pull it inside and stitch up the 1 inch space you have, and fix it to the bodies of your blouse. So I'm going to go ahead, do that, and come back to show us the final look of the dress.